Ooh, he stinks. Stinks.
Last time I was on this road, there were no windmills up here. Now, granted, that was probably 15 or 20 years ago, but... All right, good morning, everyone. It's Ben. Ryan is off in Vegas. And yesterday it was 60 some odd degrees. Today it's snowing. And it's actually accumulating more than I thought it would. It's supposed to knock off here in an hour or so, but I'm gonna run some errands because I don't know, I'm hoping to find somebody stuck in a ditch. Ooh, it might be me here in a minute. Getting to know my new truck here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to like the snow unless it's in four-wheel, but it's really slushy, really heavy, wet, kind of like the last snowstorm we had. But we'll see if we find anybody in trouble. I'm gonna run some errands. I gotta go to the post office. I do need to go get the title for this truck and the paperwork. That's kind of a drive though. I don't know if I want to go do that right now, but we'll see. We'll at least get out and see what's going on. So that's the hill. There's a car in the ditch there. Car up in the ditch up there. It's closed. All right, I don't know how good the shot's gonna be off my phone, but I was going to the steep hill by my house, and I figured people would have trouble going up it. People had trouble coming down it, so they got the road closed. I can't go over and help. They've got a tow truck there, so they don't need me anyway. But wanted to get out, make sure it was safe for the guys, just take a peek around. So that's what we're doing. All right, good morning, everyone. It's Ben. It's early Monday, not too early, but we got to take the trailer to the wrap shop this morning so they can get it wrapped today. Well, today and tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. We'll go drop this off. Cool thing about this one is normally we have their design team do the designing and wrap process, but Chance's dad got involved on this one, and him and Chance came up with the design. Ryan approved it, and we sent it over to them to print. So it's kind of cool to have our hand in it this time, get more of our staff involved, and then Chance's dad. So thank you to Chance's dad. All right, she's unhooked. I got here a little early, so they're not quite ready to pull it in, but they got trucks. They're gonna move it in for us, and that's it. She's dropped off. That's the last time we'll see it all gray.
Hey, what's up? It is a new week. Looks like we're gonna get a break in the cold. I've got some trees that I planted years ago that have kind of come up with some offshoots, extra splinters. So I think what I'm going to do is take a bunch of this down, because it's actually really hard to mow that crap with so much of it, and I think it takes a lot of the moisture out of the ground. I don't know. It looks better with just one offshoot. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, I got a lot of this cleaned up, as you guys can see. Problem is we had the trees all looking like they were dying for years, and then offshoots came up, so we were waiting to see which offshoots actually worked. I just got done leaving the office talking with Ben. My wife said, "Get home, we caught us a critter." So we've got chickens, got a nice little chicken coop here, and these are kind of my wife's babies. You can see the chickens back here in the background. Got a few here. I think we got like 20 chickens. Anyway, we're getting ready to build a nice run right here. We just got this tarp, or this netting over the top of this fence, and we're doing that to keep the hawks out. The hawks have just been decimating our chickens over the years. Anyway, we're gonna build a nice run all the way around this area. Really nice chicken coop. Anyway, we've been having critters steal our chicken feed in here late at night. We've had a few skunks, or a skunk. We've had raccoons. And so I set out a live trap, and my wife said, "Get home, we caught something." So caught this opossum last night, trying to sneak our chicken food. Now, I actually don't have any problems with opossums. Some people are afraid of them because they say they look like big rats mixed with a crocodile with that mouth, mixed with a bat with those freaky ears, but they are actually very harmless. So I'm gonna go release this, so I'll let you guys watch me release this. I know some of you are like, "Hey, it's a critter, just get rid of it." I feel that way about raccoons and skunks. Skunks are actually really nice animals if they didn't spray the heck out of everything. But I'm gonna go release this a ways away from my house, so I don't hopefully have to deal with him again. Well, hi, buddy. He's just a little guy. Maybe I'm gonna play with him for a little bit. Famous last words, right? It's always what gets guys in trouble, especially guys like me. What are you doing? Ooh, he stinks. Stinks. Oh, buddy. They got big old nasty teeth, which I've never been bit, so I don't know how bad it hurts, but they're actually pretty nice critters for the most part. Some people keep them as pets. I'm not one of those guys. I'd keep a skunk if it was de-skunked. Oh, they got cool opposable thumbs to hold on to things. Check that out. That's cool. Well, what are you doing? I'm gonna go let you go. Why are you slobbering? I'm not gonna get you. Okay, let's go. He's playing possum. I know you're not dead. You wanna go for a ride, huh? You wanna go for a ride? All right, I'm gonna put him back in the cage. Again, he's done nothing wrong except for stolen a little bit of chicken feed. See, and I'm trying to make sure you guys know you don't have to be afraid of these things. I know they're scary looking, and people talk about them hanging upside down by their tails and all that kind of stuff. It's all pretty cool, but it's not anything to be afraid of. just be gentle with them. You probably need to take them about 3 to 5 miles from your house, because a lot of these critters find their way back. That becomes a nuisance problem. I got one of these electric side-by-sides for our hunting property, so Dad can get to and from some of these stands without making any noise. He doesn't have to walk that hard. All right, we got a body of water over here. We got a creek right here. Nice set of trees, some deep grass. I think this would be a good place to let them go. All right, buddy. Go get him. He's sniffing the new ground around him, marking his spot. Well, just like that, it's out of our lives. Another critter gotten and taken care of. Pest control guys doing their job.
All right, good morning everyone, it's Ben. I am on the road. It's Tuesday, so I'm headed to Omaha. I'm gonna pick up our truck. The truck with the bad motor has been repaired, and we're gonna go get that today. So I'm just about into town. I got an early start today, so I'm just about to roll up to the office. We'll have a meeting and then we'll go see this truck. We always get too excited and forget to record stuff. Anyway, got the truck loaded on the trailer. I'm ready to head on back. So the truck drove good, and it's like nothing ever happened to it. So that's a good sign. Just checked all my tie downs and chains and tires and hooks and everything, and so we're good. I'm ready to get on the road. I might find some lunch though on my way. So we'll get this back, get it unloaded, get it back into service. All right, so I gotta take a detour, which is cool because I get to drive a different road. I don't know if you see the windmills. The last time I was on this road, this is 36 highway, goes east and west north of Kansas City. Last time I was on this road, there were no windmills up here. Now granted, that was probably 15 or 20 years ago, but still, there were no windmills. Anyway, it is an absolute gorgeous day. Partly cloudy, like really thin high clouds, very beautiful sun. It's warm, it's 65. And, oh, there's potholes though. Gotta watch out for those. But it's gorgeous. I haven't been up this way in a long time, so I'm running to pick up the paperwork on my new truck so that I can register it. I need to do that tomorrow. And this is a little detour. So it's on the east side of Kansas City on the north, and Omaha comes from the west side. So I'm running across 36 highway to avoid traffic and just to see, because I haven't been up here in a while. It's still pretty country. So if you're not familiar with Kansas City, it's a pretty big city. It's got a pretty good, decent road system around it. some of the cool outside suburbs of Kansas City. There's a major city on the northwest, northeast, southwest, and kind of southeast. It's not the hugest city, but there is a couple of them down there that we like. But I just left St. Joe, which is on the northwest part of outside of Kansas City. 36 highway runs straight over to a little city called Cameron. Cameron, Missouri is a beautiful place. It's smaller than St. Joseph, but I used to spend a lot of time up here. I used to sell building materials, and I had a lot of builders that I worked with up in this area. Very nice people. So I kind of miss coming up here. This is not far from where Ryan has his hunting property. A little further north, but we're headed to Cameron. All right, so it's Friday again. We started this video last Friday with me and my truck in the snow. Missouri is bipolar, by the way. If you haven't ever been here, you go from snow to this within a couple of days. Yesterday was like 73 or 74. Today's going to be similar. It started out at 35, but it's warming right up. I've got truck 11. This is the one that we brought back, unloaded. Just runs great. I mean, everything they did up there seems to be working properly. Before I stick it back in service, I'm going to drive it a little bit. Maybe have one or two guys take it for a day. Make sure that we're okay. Here's the motor. So this one that they put in, truck's got a 98,000 miles, 100,000 miles, something like that. This motor's got 25. Runs great. No leaks, nothing like that. So we'll test it. It's back. Then I've got one of our Echo trucks over here. This one, when I went to Omaha to get that one, he called me and said, hey, I just got rear-ended and got a little bit of damage to this one. You can see the bumper's punctured and it's kind of pushed in and bent down. So we've already got an insurance claim from the guy that hit it, and we'll get it fixed. Shouldn't take much, but I got to drop that off and get it taken care of. So he's driving the truck that we just put the spray rig in, which is nice because he was excited to have a brand new one, and we'll get this one fixed. Got another truck over here that's of interest to some of you. Yep, that's the Nissan. It looks filthy. And they're telling me now that there's possibly a dowel or a pin missing in between the bell housing and the motor from when they replaced the motor. And because it wasn't replaced here, they want it to go back to the dealer in Omaha, since they're the ones that did it, and it's a workmanship issue, not a warranty issue. Which I don't know why that's our problem, why I have to drive it 3 hours and handle all that myself when they should just fix it and the other should pay them, whatever. I don't know how it works, but here's the truck. We're getting ready to sell it. Today's task is to get this thing clean and looking pretty. The Nissan is here for now. If you're looking for a black Nissan Titan with the diesel, this motor's got maybe 6,000 miles on it. The transmission's got less. Let us know. It'll be for sale within a few days. I'm actually driving the truck that had the motor replaced and just trying to put some miles on it when it's here close under my care before I send it back into the fleet. But man, it drives just like any of our other trucks. It's nice, smooth, runs good, feels good. There's no lights, no warnings, no nothing, which is good. I bet if I replaced the motor, I'd have a bunch of warnings and stuff. But shout out to 2 men and a shop in the Omaha area. They really do a good job. So I'm just running some errands today, taking this truck out. So I figured I'd report back to you that everything's good. All right, so that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. We appreciate all of you guys. Hope you have a good weekend. We'll see you on the next one. I'm not sure.
Look at this. Second opossum of the day. Oh, hi, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm up at my property getting some stuff done, and possum runs out in the road. Is not happy. Well, hello. Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing? It's okay. All right, go get him. Go get him. Come on. Go get him.
It was just after Christmas to have them. Oh my gosh. Thought it was a scratch.